Hey guys, so I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and today I'm going to be talking about conditioning, particularly deep conditioning. Since I've been natural, I haven't really had a good experience with things that are supposed to be deep conditioners. So I decided just to do some research on deep conditioning and the kind of products I need to be buying, etc. So here goes. So first of all, let's just do a little bit of background on deep conditioning. So deep conditioning is just like more of an intensive conditioner, and the purpose of a deep conditioner is to add moisture to your hair, add flexibility, add softness, just to make it easier to manage, etc. So that's the purpose of a conditioner. And a deep conditioner is a more intensive version of, like, let's say, a rinse out conditioner. And deep conditioners are usually made up of water and oils and a bunch of conditioning agents. So here's the background. All right, so now let's move on to the things that I learned. So number one, you've got to read the ingredients. When you're buying a deep conditioner, read the ingredients. I'm gonna say it again because it's so important. Read the ingredients. And okay, so read the ingredients. What ingredients do you need to look out for? First of all, not only just read the ingredients, but you only need to really look at the first 5 ingredients, because those are the ingredients that have the most effect on your hair. That's gonna be like actually doing something for your hair. The whole first 5 ingredients is so important. I learned that from naturalhavenbloom.com, so check out her website. Number 2, water should be the first ingredient on the list. If it's not, then there's something like sketchy going on. Maybe look on the retailer website or whatever, because water is basically what's giving you moisture, right? So that's the only way to moisturize your hair, with water. So water should be the first ingredient on the list. So number 3, conditioner should contain conditioning agents. So examples of conditioning agents are fatty alcohol, example, cetyl alcohol. You'll notice that if you so do this right now, grab a conditioner that you use and take a look at the ingredients. You should, or you might find cetyl alcohol if it's a good conditioner. Cetyl alcohol, there's stearyl alcohol, and there is cetyl alcohol. I'm probably butchering these names, but yeah. So those are fatty alcohols. So they help the oil and water mix together, and they also add softness, etc. So those are examples of conditioning agents. Another example of conditioning agent is called, let me see if I can pronounce this properly, cationic surfactants. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Sciencey side of this. So those are also examples of conditioning agents. I'm not going to get too much into the specifics. I'm going to leave a link down below so you can learn more about that. So cationic surfactants, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, else this is embarrassing. Anyway, so example of that is, I'm just looking at my phone so I can like pronounce it properly. Okay, be patient. Benztrimonium methylsulfate, and there is benztrimonium chloride. So those are other examples of conditioning agents, and these fall under the cationic surfactant side of things. So that's what I found. So again, look at your conditioner and see if any of that is listed in the ingredients. So there are obviously more conditioning agents. I'm not going to list them all here. So in my opinion, those conditioning agents should be among the top 5 listed ingredients in the conditioner. And I'll get to that a bit later. So the 4th thing that I learned is deep conditioners, good deep conditioners, contain oils and or butters. I noticed that a lot of the conditioners that I have, they contain shea butter, or coconut oil, etc. And they can add slip and softness to your hair. The thing about butters and oil though is just that I've used some deep conditioners where Shea butter in particular was the second ingredient, and it did not do anything for my hair, did not work for my hair. It actually made my hair feel really terrible. Shea Moisture Raw Deep Treatment Mask, that did not work for my hair. So you got to be careful with that. I mean, it's good to have oils and butters in it, but yeah, the second ingredient, at least the conditioners I used, when I saw that the shea butter was in the second ingredient, I found that that did not work for my hair. So yeah. So another thing I learned about conditioners is a lot of them contain humectant, so they help to absorb or maintain moisture, and particularly moisture that's in the air. But the thing about humectants though, so an example of humectant is glycerin, which is very popular in natural hair products. So the thing about humectants though, is particularly glycerin, in my opinion, with my hair, I noticed that a lot of conditioners that contain glycerin as the second ingredient did not work for my hair. I felt that it sat on my hair and did not do much. And in general, humectants, they said that if you live in a dry environment, humectants are not the best to use in a dry environment. So that's something to consider. Okay, another thing that I learned is some conditioners, particularly deep conditioners, contain proteins. And protein is kind of like, you have to play with it, because I feel like I know that a lot of people are like, you know, there's this term that, you know, people use protein sensitive. When they use conditioners or products with a lot of protein, their hair either feels dry and stiff and brittle, and it does not usually work for their hair. So you might need to consider that when picking a good deep conditioner. Consider whether it has protein in it. So particularly look at the top 5 ingredients. If it has protein in it, and then you found that in the past your hair does not really react that well to protein, then you may consider, you should probably consider picking a conditioner that is protein free, or at least a conditioner that has protein, you know, way down on the list and not in the top 5 ingredients. So the first thing that I did and that I would recommend is reading the ingredients of the conditioners that you have used and kind of make a comparison to the information that you've learned. After I did this kind of like comparison with my conditioners that I have and the information that I learned, I started just to look and see what was out there in the market. So I know there are a lot of products out there, so it can become overwhelming to find a good deep conditioner. So what I first started to do was like go on like those natural hair websites and just kind of look at like the top conditioners. And what I did was like I looked to see whether those top conditioners, top rated conditioners, contain those conditioning agents that I was looking for, whether it's glycerin free, whether it was like protein free, at least in the first 5 ingredients. So that's what I did to kind of search what conditioner would potentially work for my hair. So I did all of that research and I found a conditioner, Be Mine Deep Conditioner. All right, so let's read the ingredients for this. So it says distilled water, first ingredient, check. Cetearyl alcohol, check. That's the fatty alcohol, which is good for a conditioning ingredient, a conditioning agent that softens your hair, good. BTMS, which is the benztrimonium methylsulfate that I talked about. Okay, good. So that is the 3rd ingredient. The 4th ingredient, 100% unrefined shea butter. Okay, that's good. So butter is next. Then the next ingredient, 100% organic coconut oil. Good. Kupuaku butter is the next ingredient after that. So, okay. And when I used it in my hair, like I was so shocked. This is the Be Mine Beautiful Deep Conditioner. I'm going to do a full review in another video, so watch out for that one. So now I want to talk about characteristics of a good conditioner. So after I used this deep conditioner, I kind of learned what a good conditioner potentially does for your hair. So if your hair stretches while the conditioner is in your hair, you feel like, you know, your hair does not shrink up so much, it's a good conditioner. If it softens your hair, it's a good conditioner. If you feel, you know, obviously if it adds moisture to your hair, it doesn't make it feel like really like rough and like, you know, rough to the touch, etc., it's a good conditioner. Because with the other deep conditioners that were bad for my hair, particularly this one, the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask, immediately when it touched my hair felt like really awful. It felt really like rough and like rough to the touch, dry, and it just like shrunk up. So I knew it wasn't a good conditioner. So I know there's a lot of information. I've put a lot of useful articles and links in the description box below, so check it out. So those contain more kind of scientific, you know, advice and all that stuff, scientific information and research, because obviously I'm not a scientist, so this is just like advice from things that I've learned with my hair. So look in the description box below for further reading. So anyways, I really hope this helped you a lot, and look out for my next video where I review the Be Mine Deep Conditioner. So again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And in the comments below, let me know, have you found a good deep conditioner for your hair? See you next time. Bye!